Yes, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tryford Bugoa Jr. And of course, I welcome you to today's edition of of my video. So we're talking about former Buildcon owner. That is, for those who've been following the MTN Fast Super League, I would attest to it that Buildcon was formerly known as AM, and it was based in Choma. So former AMO Football Club owner Alex Mulongo says he has not benefited anything from the sales of his football club in 2015. So in an exclusive interview, Mulongo says it was never his intention to sell his football club. He sold the football club because of because he was overwhelmed with the cost associated with football. So he further explains that after 8 years of sponsoring the team single-handedly without any person helping in, football became so expensive for him to run. And AM Wedding Football Club, now in the Super League, it's known as Buildcon Football Club, which was based in Choma but sold to Buildcon Investment in Ndola in the 2016-2017 season. So the 15th position team on the Super League table is now formally called Team Kopala, the big spenders of the MTN Fast Super League. So let me just get to play an interaction I had with the former AM, the former Buildcon owner, who's Mr. Alex Mulongo. Let me just give you a few of what Mr. Mulongo had to say over the sales of the team. Let me do this. Okay.
I never benefited anything. Up to now, I'm not benefiting anything. And I tell you the truth, my brother, I lost out a lot of money. And I'm still losing out. Even my business now, it has gone down. And unfortunately, sorry to mention this on the radio, I got sick from 2018. That was May 2018. Up to now, I'm not yet okay. So my business has gone down, and lucky enough, I had a lot of property. You know where Mount Meru is? You know Mount Meru filling station? That one, it was my property. I sold it. Half of the money I went to buy a bus. Buying a bus for the team, for the community team. And the people, they don't appreciate of that, what I've been doing. I never benefited anything. Up to now, I'm not benefiting. That time when we are talking about doing all those transactions, we had only a week to the league to start. I talked to the first president, our first president, Kamanga. He explained to me, no, I can't do anything at the moment, but I have given you the person. Well, the person who introduced me to those guys is our first president, Kamanga. He's the one who introduced me. I have a farm at Popota College, my brother, where if I show you my plan, where I wanted to make a sports club, where I wanted to involve some white people come and to work with me. The plan was already approved by town and country planning. I have all those plans, but it is dormant now. I can't do anything. That time when we are talking about doing all those transactions.
Yeah, so according to Mr. Mulongo, he was introduced to Buildcon Investment by our current affairs president, Mr. Andrew Kamanga, and he claims up to now he hasn't benefited anything from the sales of his team. Yeah, it's quite tricky though he hasn't disclosed how much the team was sold at, but according to him, he says he hasn't benefited anything from the sales of his football club, which is now called AM Football, which is now called Buildcon-ish, amazed of calling it AM Holding. So on the other side, let's get to check out the other news item that we have for you this particular time. The Zambia Fans Association, ZAFA, has asked the government to allow the resumption of football in the country. So ZAFA General Secretary Chawiza Katwizi says FAS and the government should come up with a plan that will enable football to be played amidst the coronavirus outbreak. This comes after after 3 months since the coronavirus outbreak halted the football league in Zambia. Katwizi charged that there is no need to wait, but reopen the league to open the league as players and football clubs will be encouraged to adapt to the new normal. However, FA's Vice President Nix Mwemba recently said the plans of reopening the Football League is underway, and of course it has reached an advanced stage, and football is likely to be back in July So we'll be looking forward to the MTN First Super League getting back as the excitement come through. We've seen a number of teams that have started preparing their players through group training, and as far as gym is concerned, and Absasas is doing their gym, Green Eagles is also doing their gym, any other team that is in the Super League, they are also doing group training, of course, with observing the health guidelines that have been put in place by the Ministry of Health and, of course, government. And so that's all I had today on this video. But of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit that subscription button and the bell notification so that you'll be notified every time that I upload a video.